born the 1st February 2006. We lived in Russell Square. He did used to love Liverpool, now he was going to Poly out that. And then he started loving Man United.
All the rap music.
And rap, Pat McFlynn and...
Bit of everything, loved everything.
Yeah.
Man, singer, he'd sing everything as well. Deadly good singer he was. And rapper.
He loved the Rubber Bandits as well, remember he played, he loved them. Like he loved Bugsy Malone, loved Bugsy Malone. Like he never had one girlfriend, did he?
One on each stay, I think.
Always singing, wasn't he? And dancing.
Really outgoing.
Big. Just always smiling.
I was on to Facebook, sorted that I was getting beat up. And Joe lose that well in the last house to do that. Hit in the face, you have also need the back. Being bullied, now I know what it's like. That feeling inside, that shit in your mind, that was a good time and time and all fine. Yeah, and all that shit. Getting bullied for not the right shit and not the right hearing, not being fair. And the kids will come around with guns and knives and they ain't right. Bully young kids because they can't fight. They walk around in the dark and I see their comfort.
I remember years ago I was bringing on football, I was playing with Joe's. He only about 6 or something at the time. You ever see the Red Bull cars? You know, the big Red Bull out the back, running all the time. He goes, oh cool, look at that car, big Red Bull in the back. He goes, don't mind that, look at the girls driving it.
He was scared on the brain. He had 3 bikes, didn't he?
Two at the minute we have there long.
2 scramblers.
Slam 70 and little KTM 65. He loved his bikes as well, he did.
Yeah.
He used to be always happy though, I hadn't go out, but I wouldn't let him out on them. No, so I'd have him around flying down the road, you know what I mean? I just bring him out.
He used to be afraid of that man. But he was
He
good
used
at
to lob it
driving.
out once or twice now, he down from Mars and take it out.
Behind his back.
Take the bike out on his own.
Yeah.
Push it down the field, blow around the field.
Played his Xbox.
The Xbox.
Screaming around the house with the radio. Playing.
Fortnite or FIFA.
Yeah.
Call
of Duty. That's I'd never hear him stop roaring playing that. Is that the one with the army, you know? He'd be screaming around the house getting that. Back me up.
Yeah, funny.
Funny.
Pain.
Charming. Very, very good hearted kid. Always put everybody else before himself. Like for a child his age, he put everybody, wouldn't he, before himself? Such a good, like, just the biggest heart I ever seen. They'd all be different ones. Fella kid, Brookfield. Like, you have different friends every day at the job.
Yeah, just look by everybody, yeah.
There wasn't a person that didn't like Kyle, I don't think. He was loved like by everybody. Football was just football on the brain, wasn't it? We brought him to a tournament that day and we never realised how good he was. And he started running rings around people, scoring from the corners and all, wasn't he? It's only about 6 and a half.
Before that, we had him in the academy since about 3
Yeah.
years.
Featherkin.
In Featherkin, academy was in Featherkin. He went straight then on the Featherkin team.
It's just
And he was
brilliant.
playing for Featherkin one day and then scouts came from Joey's and asked him to come out and play for beside Joey's.
And he scored the hat-trick.
Went down and played Joey's and then they asked him to join the team. He made up the 18.
Tuesday evening, up in the Jobstown Celtic Astro, was getting a session going and the lads were all coming in and I noticed just as the session was actually begun, I noticed little Kyle was standing behind the goal there behind the barrier. So I was just said to myself, I'll have a little chat with Kyle now in a few minutes. So when we broke for the drop of war for the kids there, went over and said, you're not over in Jobbies? Remember you were meant to be over in Jobbies there. You were telling me the day you met him in the hospital. And he says, oh no, whatever about my mum can't get over at work. Mum was working evenings and all, so I goes in. Would you like to come up to us? Your cousin Brandon there and your little cousin William Dunny was in the team and all that. Sure, yeah, they're your mates, you know. Sure, we had him signed and all by Wednesday. He was up training on Thursday.
Straight onto the A team, we went to score a hat-trick, and he says to me and Hubert, if I score 3 goals, will you get me the newest football boots out? And he went by and put one in and goes by us like that, and then he goes, Tree, I want me shoes. I was like, no. He was brilliant, wasn't he?
Kyle didn't do soft goals. They were always outside the box or overheads. He was unbelievable basically what he could do. He actually scored a cracking goal in his first game out in Leicester Celtic. It was his first game for the club on Saturday. I think we were playing 7-a-side, and we had the bare bones of 7 players. So we had no subs, no nothing, and I think we were 1-0 down. We came back. Kyle hit one there just after over the halfway line, just into the top bins. He won the game 3-1 in the end. But that's what he added to the team, like, you know. So referees and all, yeah. You come up and say here that Yovelit's class, yeah. Some other refs come up and say tell him to calm down as well. But no, I knew what he was doing when I was talking to him that night. I knew he was a good addition to the club and to the team.
Coming from obviously Jonestown and always been around there, you hear the up and coming footballers and all the young kids used to tell me how good he was and how talented he was. Joanne herself used to tell me how good he was, you know, she was so proud of him. I never got to see him play, unfortunately, but I was always told that he was a very talented boy.
Kids loved him.
Yeah.
He was a bit wild. He'd be wilder than the other kids, but I liked him. You know what I mean? Mad, funny, great crack, a little when he want to be. You know what I mean? A little tormenting, and but we all loved him up there.
Never had asthma before until I moved in then just don't know, we just got rid of nowhere. He started being real bad, didn't he? Just breathless like and wheezy, and his little skin used to break out.
Yeah, he was short of breath when he was playing football.
Yeah, but he used to bring his inhaler with me, didn't he? It wouldn't stop him like. But you would see him, God love him. No, you didn't he wouldn't go anywhere without his inhaler, or else he'd panic if you didn't have it.
She's gone mad if there was no inhaler. She'd go out in 3-4 o'clock in the morning to go out and get an inhaler.
He was wheezy for a few days and I was giving him his inhalers, and he went to school, he was grand. And I went over then and collected him because he had a half day that day on Friday. And I dropped him out to his mads and I went to work. And then
A phone call.
I got the phone call. Just saying that Kyle was at the collapse, and so I blew straight out of work. We're over there. He was just about dead, like. But he was still alive. And I only put him into my arms and got to stop in the road when he died. Poor Calvin was at the bit running up and down the road with him, asking somebody to help him because Kyle says to him, I think I'm dying, and gave him a kiss and said he loved him. So at least he wasn't on his own.
Everything's different. There's an emptiness.
See you later.
Since you arrived.
You loved Bugsy Malone, loved Bugsy Malone.
Yo, Kyle, it's Bugs. Right now I'm upset because I've just been told you're no longer with us. And I don't want your family to think that it don't get better, because I swear that it does. Remember when I lost my little cuz, and I'm always thinking about him. We never forget the people that we love, and I'm thinking, why is life so messed up? I know that we've all got a past one day, but why did the young get took? I do so many meet and greets, I don't get why we never linked up. And I've got my tour coming up. And I guess what I'm saying is I'd like to invite all your family to come, and I'm shouting R.I.P. Gone but never forgotten. R.I.P. Gone but never forgotten. This one cut me deep. Gone but never forgotten. R.I.P. Gone but never forgotten. Let's celebrate your life. Let's celebrate your smile. R.I.P. little Kyle. I said let's celebrate your life. And let's celebrate that smile. This one cut me deep. R.I.P. little Kyle.
Hi, this is Tyson Fury. I just want to say rest in peace, Kyle Finnegan. Condolences to the family. Great loss. God bless you all.
I just want to send me condolences to the Finnegan family. Rest in peace, Kyle.
Rest in peace, Kyle. My thoughts are with his family and friends at this difficult time.
Rest in peace, Kyle.
Just want to say a big rest in peace to God's soldier, now, young Kyle Finnegan.
It's Kyle Finnegan.
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 The little Kyle and his family.
He would have loved that, like, because Kyle was going to be something. I always said it.
He reached everywhere.
It was from the day that he was born. I always said he was going to be so. I just knew it was just the way that he could act, he could sing, he could play.
100 people in the room, he'd go in the room.
He'd just light up a room, he'd walk into a room and just start dancing and have everybody, wouldn't he? Like, just had that aura about him, like I knew he was going to be so. He got a bike every Christmas.
There's hundreds of bikes there. I haven't seen a funeral like it, but the amount of bikes there.
Yeah.
So. And even when they're coming up and we haven't gone up to this funeral, the guard even blocked the roads off and let the bikes
Let the bikes drive, yeah. They actually directed the whole funeral from the church up to Barn Arena because there was that many people. That was nice of them, like.
Yeah, the scramblers and quads and all.
Yeah. They stopped the traffic and let us go, like.
Just remember the amount of young people there was unbelievable. You could see he was loved and respected by so many, which is great to see. And then obviously we saw all the bikes and all the scramblers, and obviously that was a big part of Kyle's life as well. So it was just great to see so many people of all ages, especially young people, show up and show the respect to Kyle and his family, and be there for them, because, like I said, you always get a feel for what was thought of a person when you go to a funeral or anything like that. And when we got out of the car, it just hit us how many people were there, and the love and respect that was there for him, like, you know. I've never been to a funeral, like I said, that there was that many people of all ages, but especially young people that were genuinely devastated. And it was really touching to see what he meant to so many people. It shows how special Kyle was, that you could touch so many people in so many generations, different age groups, and I've never witnessed, first of all, the amount of people that were there, and just the emotion and love that was there for him. And it was suggested, could we do a guard of honour, because Kyle obviously loved his football, and for me that was the least we could do to try and help in some small way. So it was an honour for us to actually be there. And once we mentioned it to the players, and I gave a bit of the background to the players of Kyle, and how much of a supporter Kyle was of football and the club and the team, well, then all the players wanted to do, you know, so everyone was there.
We were walking in and you were all lined up, and I was just like, thanks, thanks.
A massive memory of Kyle that day.
The next day, yeah, the day after he died, his little heart was broke, wasn't it? And he went down and played that day, yeah, for him. And he wore number 10 jersey for him. Kyle's number. That's what number he always was in every team. Number 10. Midfield, was it?
Straight.
I don't know what it is. It was number 10. And he scored, didn't he? I went down to meet him in Egypt. She's from Donegal and I met her in a hotel in Clare and she says, Kyle is showing me something. Somebody's writing something and I said, yeah, Boogsy Malone, because remember he made the song for him. And she said, no, somebody is writing something and he said you had to tell him to do it and he's gonna go big. I didn't know Calvin was even writing the song at the time. Just hopeless things that nobody would be able to even tell us about. I don't know, it's so sweet. And he said, tell him he's only famous because of me. He said.
You're calm, my little bro, can't believe that you're gone. Just before you passed, you were vibing to my songs.
But only for your reading, it was something like a healing. You had too much talent, got me all up in my feelings. You are mad for the boards, every girl you see are stealing. With a chick one day, then the next day you're leaving. But let me keep it real and let me tell you about some pain. Wake up every morning and we pray for better days.
Calvin was good. I always knew that he was good at singing because I'd hear him, but he was always shy. Calvin was more shy.
That song that he brought out for Kyle, I think he just done it in his head and then he brought it out and then from that song then it started telling him it was good.
Yeah, I don't think he realised how good he was.
Walking, no style English. Straight to the money, no talking. Walking, no style English. Straight to the money, no talking.
When I step in, they screaming. I got big lights, they beaming. Got a nice little chick, her is gleaming. And you know it, Cal, she be screaming. I go straight in, no meeting.
I think he's a bit shocked as well.
She's saying that to Kyle as well.
Kyle's good up to his body. Tell you, he's doing all for him and us and his baby there on the way.
They don't move like I know. They don't think like I think. And they don't talk like I talk. I was on to Facebook, sorted that was getting beat up, and you only lose that whatever lad how to do that. Hit in the face, you have also need the back. Being bullied, now I know what it's like. That feeling inside, that shit in your mind, that was a good time, make time and all fine. Yeah, and all that shit. Getting bullied for not the right shit, not the right here, and not being fair. And the kids will come around with guns and knives and they ain't right. Bully young kids cause they can't fight. They walk around in the dark night, see their cops about life. Sick of the bullies ain't nice. Parents don't believe us, think he's out of mind. Come to Blackpool Tower, the sun, the sand, the sea. If one of them fancy, it wouldn't be me. My slang word is little OC, but I got both fast like a bee. Yeah, and it's so bright. Not saying if you're doing all fight. People saying that my car's up nice, but I ain't getting filled up by noisy advice. Yeah.